What's going on, everyone? This is our look at the box office for the weekend of 5/10. We are Post Credits Podcast. Grayson, Roger, and Chris hanging out with you. Let's get into the box office, gentlemen.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
There's no opening banter anymore. It's
No.
very odd. Number one.
You didn't have to say that.
Number one, The Devil Wears Prada 2. Actually, I was a little bit surprised Mortal Kombat didn't overtake this, but for my sake, I will say I'm glad that Devil was on top. I have my own, reasons for that, but how do you guys feel about that?
I can't say that I'm surprised.
They're close, aren't they? Like, if we're getting
Within
numbers.
5 million, but it's
yeah.
it's 45 and 40, so that's a
That's a good week.
Yeah.
That's a
Yep.
good week. All right.
Yeah, well, we have 3 movies all hovering just around the 40+ mark.
Really?
Yep.
Michael's still doing good money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was Devil Wears Prada was what, 45?
43.
43, okay.
No, hold on. Maybe I misread that. Yeah, I need glasses. So it's
Okay.
43, and it's for worldwide of $433 million.
Good money, man.
I didn't know they would do that much.
Yeah,
I'm very glad it is. Look, movie theaters benefit, and that's what all we care about here.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 2 debuting at 40 million domestic for a 63 worldwide.
All right.
It's only a small market internationally then.
Which we'll get into the silly antics of that one later in another episode. But
Are you guys surprised by that at all?
By the fact that
No.
it's not big internationally compared to domestically.
Well, I mean, clearly they must not have released it a lot internationally.
I don't think they're allowed to right away. I think that the gore isn't something that is allowed worldwide, at least off rip.
It is very, very hard R-rated.
It probably
so-
has to be re-edited for some countries, most
but
likely.
wonderfully so with Kano.
Yeah. Here's the thing: I didn't expect 40. I'm so happy with 40 for this
It's a
movie.
solid number.
It is.
Oh, no, it is. Yeah, agreed.
It is.
That's
Michael, number 3, 36.5, still doing good business. That's at 577. So
Jeez.
people are still actually at the theater I went to. I asked them what was the winner for their weekend. They said Michael crushed everything this weekend at our theater. So that was the
Interesting.
local Marquee Cinemas. So
I had to go to Marquee this week.
I went to Marquee as well.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The Sheep Detective, number 45. Here's where it starts to drop off. 15.9 for a worldwide of 28.
We talk about that for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I've heard nothing but great things
Same.
about that.
Are you
movie.
Actually,
serious?
yeah,
I was gonna
same,
say the same thing.
Seriously, nothing but excellent.
Can Hugh
things.
Jackman do nothing wrong? Can
Hugh Jackman did this movie for like 4.5
He
minutes.
dies in
Yeah.
what, 7 minutes or
Yeah.
something.
They
Yes.
paid him $3 million to show up for the set for 2 days.
Yeah, that's
and
awesome.
number 5.
That's the dream, man.
And number 5, Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft.
I mean, does that
Grayson,
number,
A tour live in 3D.
does that number hit you hard, buddy? Like it did.
7.5 million for worldwide of 20. That's all you deserve.
Jeez. Wow.
Well, I hope James Cameron got 19 and a half of that.
I mean,
Really
I
do.
hope.
I mean, there's no way he got more than Billie Eilish.
He's the
No.
one person that would have. If there was someone going to do it, there was the one person. James is the one person who would have been like, I want a hard 20 for this.
maybe.
Maybe. Who knows? 6 through 10. The Super Mario Galaxy movie still holding strong. Let's
Good.
see where that is. It did 6.6 million for a 941 worldwide. It could cross the billion mark.
It could make
It's
it.
probably going to
possibility.
clear it.
Yeah, it probably will.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Project Hail Mary, check in with that. 6 million for 655.
Project Hail Mary hits digital this week.
Does it
I actually
really?
watched it again. It's fantastic.
You watched it twice now too?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's so good, man.
so-
It's so good.
I was having a conversation with somebody about Project Hail Mary,
Mhm.
and they asked me what I thought about it, and I was like, seriously, I almost cried. And they're like, was it sad? I'm like, no, I almost cried because it was
It's
awesome.
beautiful.
Because it was better than anything I'd seen in a long
Yeah,
time.
it's such a good movie.
And
just
Ryan
all around.
Gosling is all the handsome. So
He
he's
really is.
awesome.
But I mean, Rocky's the true hero of this
He is.
movie.
He is indeed. Hokum, Chris, you will be happy to know. Number 8
Cheer
for
for it.
3.3 million for a 14 worldwide. It's
I
not
haven't heard
terrible.
anything bad about that movie
Nope,
either.
Good reviews.
Deep Water and Animal Farm.
Oh,
Animal Farm sitting at a 5 million after 2.5 weeks or 3 weeks.
What's
In-
his total?
Well, it's at 663,000 it made. It's at barely over 5 million
Oh,
worldwide.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant 5 million
No.
was what it made this
Nope.
week.
You guys
I
heard-
didn't realize that was the total.
After
Good.
2 weeks, it's barely
Good.
over 5
can you guys
million.
believe that some people had to go watch that and review it and actually talk about it? That's
Don't.
crazy.
That's malarkey. All right,
That's
I don't want to
crazy.
hear it. That's you bring up that
It was
nonsense.
almost
here.
us.
It was almost us. So how do
It
we?
was
How
never
do we?
almost me. I would like to lay that out right now.
So how do we feel about? I feel the Devil Wears Prada was not rated. No, that was PG-13.
No,
PG-13,
PG-13, yeah.
Okay, and Mortal Kombat is definitely R.
Definitely
Yes,
are.
definitely are.
If they would have gotten the Mortal Kombat down to a PG-13 rating, do you think it would have been above?
You know what? I think this is one of the cases where I don't think that works. I think if this was PG-13, the fans that came out to see Mortal
It
Kombat,
goes down.
they would have been like, nah, they'd be like, I can't.
Especially after the 2020, was it 2021,
Yeah.
right? The last one. Like no way you
Yeah,
could have done
no.
it any real justice.
Well, you couldn't have done Kano. You couldn't have done, or you couldn't have kept him consistent. I should say.
Yeah. He
You
can't say
couldn't
what
have
he
done
does.
Johnny Cage. You definitely couldn't have done him either.
Yeah.
All his
Since,
stuff.
since we got a couple minutes here, let's talk about that for a second. Was either one of the other Mortal Kombat movies besides 21 R?
No,
There's no
no.
way. I don't
It
think
was
so.
13, right?
95 was PG-13.
And
Annihilation was
who cares 'cause it's like the
PG-13.
worst
Yeah.
movie ever made.
There was another one that released in on some sort of service in the early 2018s that never registered because it came out in the middle of the night.
Okay.
So, but
Mortal Kombat 1995 is definitely PG-13.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
what is it called?
they are.
Annihilation.
yeah, Annihilation. It's also
Okay.
I didn't even
PG-13.
see it.
Good.
That's probably the reason for that.
Scrubbed it from the record books.
They'd like to.
Good.
That Vin Diesel looking dude that played Shao Kahn.
Oh my gosh, what an awful! And I watched both of those.
So okay, those were product takes number one, right?
Yep.
And I'm not surprised by that.
It's a much better movie.
yeah, I think so. All
Yeah.
things considered, I think.
Look
So.
at Chris's face. He's like trying to figure out how to spin this. You know for a fact that Devil Wears Prada 2 is a better movie.
I mean, okay, so
I'm glad you enjoyed Mortal Kombat.
we talked about Devil Wears Prada, and we had a lot of issues with its movie, with it as in the filmmaking process side of it, and all that. We have no problem with the actors, the actresses, and what happened in that movie. In fact, it's an enjoyable time. I would argue that Mortal Kombat's an enjoyable time too, though, because just like Devil Wears Prada, the people that wanted to see that movie did.
Sure.
Mortal Kombat, the people that wanted to see that movie did.
And
You know what I mean?
I guess
So-
Completely
Depends.
different audience, though.
Oh,
I think in
yeah.
Chris's defense, Mortal Kombat 2 is much more rewatchable than the Devil Wears Prada 2.
probably.
Because you can definitely put on Mortal Kombat 2 and go to sleep. I don't see people putting on Devil Wears Prada to
Look,
go to sleep.
I
I could be
want
wrong, but
to propose something. Like there's a Venn diagram out there somewhere of people who recently have watched Devil Wears Prada 2 and Mortal Kombat 2. And we're the people that are
We are the Venn
we are the
diagram.
Venn diagram. We're the overlap people.
The Venn diagram is population 7. We are 3 of the 7. Yeah, I got you.
Well, it's funny
I had
because-
my wife with me.
Oh, okay,
she's
there
one
you
of
go.
them
Yeah,
too,
it's funny because you would have been the guest with your wife, but then your wife is the guest with you in Mortal Kombat. I feel like that's
Sure,
opposite.
yeah,
The
yeah,
relationship
that's fair,
is
that's fair,
opposite.
yeah.
You can sure.
Yeah.
I will accept that.
Yeah.
So there might be some science behind that when they release these. They might sit down and think about that kind of thing.
Maybe.
I mean,
I think something that's kind of cool to highlight is the fact that we have what is it, $120 million weekend?
Yeah.
we're good.
That's
And nothing itself over 50.
yeah,
That's pretty
that's
solid.
pretty freaking good for a movie spread. I mean, Michael fans, I'm not so surprised because this one, we're now in rewatch territory for Michael for a lot of these people,
Yes.
right? The
Yes.
numbers we're seeing, I'm willing to bet 40% of those people that have already seen it once, right?
well,
So
at least not higher
So
than that.
it could be higher. I wasn't. Well, I'm just guessing. And then we have a specific crowd seeing Mortal Kombat, and a specific crowd seeing Devil Wears Prada 2. That's a good bit of moviegoers.
Depending on how long Devil Wears Prada 2 sticks around too, though, you will start to see the rewatch stuff in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah,
But we do have a stacked slate coming.
We do.
yeah.
So you'll
Got some big stuff on the way.
yeah. There's going to be some stuff. We're going to start pushing stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
Which we're going to talk about in an episode later this week. So
True,
check
true.
that out too.
We're gonna
But
do one of those.
we
So-
do have a stacked slate though.
So I have a question for you guys then.
Okay.
So with Mortal Kombat and Devil Wears Prada having great numbers for what they're doing, do you think that this locks in Devil Wears Prada 3 and Mortal Kombat 3?
No. I don't think we're going to get a third of either one of them.
I think we get a third Mortal Kombat.
I don't know.
The writer and the director have already talked about what they would do with the third one.
Well, because of course they want paid. So I get it. But
Yeah.
so we're less likely to Devil Wears Prada 3.
I agree.
I will never discount the fact that because here's the thing, no matter what, whether it's Mortal Kombat 3,
Mhm.
3, or just another Mortal Kombat, we will get another Mortal Kombat franchise movie.
Yeah,
I don't know if we'll ever get another Devil Wears Prada. And that's
That's
not,
fair,
This is not a knock on Devil Wears Prada. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just that story is.
where do you go next?
I
With
think
that?
that story is closed. And well, at least it's weird. Mortal Kombat has a lot of weird lore, so you can go down that route.
It's
any way
got a
you
lot of.
want.
You could have said a lot of weird and just stopped, and
Yeah,
you would
It's
have
got
been
a lot
correct.
of weird.
Yep,
in
there it is.
So.
Weird in general. Yes, and all the what am I gonna say about the? I guess I could see a third Devil Wears Prada if Street and Hathaway said yes. I'm sure they would organize it. It's just a matter of I don't think that it is also. It also did $500 million. So
That's what I mean. The money that we're making on these,
money does talk in
Money
Hollywood
does, yeah.
more than almost anything else. So I guess it's possible. I think Devil Wears Prada is the more likely because it's made them more money. But
Yeah, but also the what is it? I think we'll talk about movie budgets and stuff at some point when we talk about the movie. But I'm pretty sure there was a high budget on the Mortal Kombat film, so and I don't think it's reached it yet. And
Okay.
with that involved, I know that makes it harder, but at the same time, they didn't release the first. Like the first one was day in theaters and it was streaming, so they didn't have accurate numbers. And
oh,
this
was it
time,
really?
yeah, it
It
was
was still
both.
during COVID.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was both.
2021. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So like at this one, they have pure box office numbers, and again, I wasn't expecting 40. I saw this coming in like 25, maybe 30.
Well, how many people were in your theater?
I
'Cause
had, there were people in my theater with me.
So I went on Friday.
Yeah.
It was
I went Friday as well.
6:50 was my show.
Oh, geez. Okay.
There were 8 people in there.
Okay.
And we were 2 of them.
Okay.
So
My
not much.
my theater had more at the early showing than I went to like the 12. I think the 12:20 or the 12:50. I can't remember now. But either one of those, and I had like probably 11 to 13, including me. So
I went last night at the 9:20 show, and I was in there by myself until one guy come in. He sits in the bottom row. He sits in the bottom of the top section. He turns around and goes like, he holds his drink up. He's like, "It's you and me, buddy. We're doing this together."
I'd have been like, never speak to me, sir. Look away, freak. Don't look at
Yeah, that
her.
was just it was literally just
Yeah,
us at 9:20, but 9:20 is kind of
Should
a
have
late
went and
time.
sat right beside him.
Or like right behind him, or like
No,
moved.
directly beside him.
right next
No,
to
I'm not
him.
gonna. That's weird, man. That's
Offer
weird.
some popcorn.
What's up?
that I didn't have when he walked in. Like,
Yeah.
where did you get it? Yeah, no, that's so. I was surprised there was only 2 of us in there because that's an evening show kind of movie. So
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was surprised with by going
Yeah.
to what should technically be the peak show.
Yeah, but
of
the
70.
demographic that's going to see it is our age.
It was everybody was like generally our age.
You know,
in there.
there's it's not the 16 to 18 crowd. It's not the 18 to
Correct.
25 crowd. This is for guys at our age. You
I
know
mean,
what I mean?
Mortal Kombat, the
general, I
clientele
think.
in that theater were definitely wraparound sunglasses and say brother a lot. I just want to put that out there, not ironically like I do. You can take that as what you will.
Oh my
take it
god.
as what you will. All right, gentlemen. Any last words for the box office?
No real surprises.
No, cool
this week.
weekend.
Good
Anyway,
weekend. Only movies win. So we win
Yeah.
with a good spread. Yeah. So thank you for joining us for this quick episode talking about the box office for weekending 5/10. We are Post Creds Podcast. Grayson, Roger, and Chris. Thank you.
Peace.